don't do enough of is sit down with their children and teach them some of the skills that they need, balancing the budget, helping to write out the checks for the month, knowing what bills and when to pay them. What does it mean if you don't pay the bills on time? All of those things are just basic skills that we all have to incorporate in the daily lives of our children.
But I know culturally growing up, I'm Jamaican, and I know many of our viewers are of Haitian descent. You know, money is something that's hush-hush. It's not spoken about in the households, and how much I make is how much I make, nobody else's business. So how do we start to break that barrier to now say, I'm going to open up my finances for my children to see and learn about bills or how they get paid or how they don't get paid and what the struggle is like about life without scaring them to step forward and live life to the fullest?
Well, I think if a parent decided to share the information with how they earn their money, what is the hourly wage, what bills have to be paid, it's not a scary thing, and it should be shared with the child. How else is the child going to be prepared unless you involve them in it? If we think that we can just hide a problem from someone and they're spontaneously going to find out the answers, that's not the right answer. We're actually going to have to sit down and teach them. And as the show says, we got to train up these children.
Okay, so these are two things just for our listening audience that you can already get. One is just make the experience real for your children. The second thing is you want to involve them. You want to involve them in the experience so that they understand paying bills. This bill came at this time. That's an excellent point. You want to jump in there, Cassandra?
I kind of get scared because I actually have a little cousin where my mom buys many things for her. So she has an abundance of things that she either doesn't wear or she has so much of that she never even looks at it. So now my grandmother tells me she's afraid that she might start stealing. Why? Because she's used to abundance of socks, dresses, toys, clothes. So then now when you start to grow up and you're used to so much extra,